Hi everyone, it is me, TheBetulaWitch, back at again with another video, and I will be doing the Oracle guidance for the month of December 2019. So let's get right into it. So our energy for December is the Five of Swords. Okay. So yeah, our energy for the month of December is the Five of Swords. So we, again, swords, we are in our headspace, right? We are not kind of feeling it. We're not feeling like we accomplished the things that we wanted to, or if we thought that we kind of did great or did, like better things. We're kind of reevaluating how it is that we felt about some of our accomplishments, some of the things that we have done. And it's like the end of the year, so everyone's like sitting there thinking about all the things that they've done and the things that they've undertaken, things that have happened to them. So what we can do with this card is be, like really open and honest with ourselves. Of course, transparency, authenticity are extremely important things. We can understand where it is that we may have gone wrong, things that we could do better, ways that we could improve, so that we're not like repeating the same cycles over and over and over again, right? That is the goal of, or I feel like that is a goal of being open and honest and in tune with yourself, is understanding and knowing the lesson and what the lesson is and everything, so that you can move forward. So I'm going to read the card that popped out because I feel like those are important. So here we have the Wheel of Fortune, and here we have the Three of Swords. And so I think that it's really interesting that we have these two cards next to each other. And so my question was, what are we going to do with this energy of feeling like we kind of haven't got it, we didn't do what we needed to do, like, just, what do I want to say, like a sort of like sad self-reflection. So what we are going to do again is realize that, like, yes, we may feel sad about it. Again, this is resource over here, so you may feel sad about it, you may feel heartbroken about it, like really down, deep down to our core. Okay, there's like three swords in our heart, for God's sake. Okay, so we may be feeling super like downtrodden about it, really messed up, but there is opportunity, plenty opportunity to set ourselves up for the right course. I really love how there is this Wheel of Fortune here, and there are steps to a gateway to something else. There is opportunity for transition here. There is opportunity for, again, just like that awesome self-reflection that is really going to help us and mold us into being a greater individual. This is not something to, take lightly. Now let me see. So yeah, loads of transformation. And this is something that is available to you, for you to use, for you to change. You don't have to look at it as sort of like, you know, I'm like this and I'm kind of stuck like this and this is just the way it's going to be. Absolutely not. What you need to be doing is, again, seize that opportunity for change. We see where we went wrong. We see where things kind of didn't go our way. Now, what are we going to do to fix it? It's really that simple. So how about what happens when we get a hold of this transformational energy? So I wanted to pull all the cards. So here we have first is the Six of Wands. We've got a couple of Wands cards. Wands associated with fire, some fiery energy, drive, that sort of thing. And we're seeing moon, the moon being represented to us here in a couple of different ways. We've also got some flowers, so vitality, vibrance, brightness, beauty, things of that nature. So with the Six of Wands, what you want to do with this energy, that moving forward, that transformational energy, see where it is that you have gone, that you've done things right. Take this transformational energy and then turn it around and use it to drive you, to move you forward, to pull you in the direction that you need to be. All things are possible. And I'm on the phone, so I can't look at the phone. I always do that all the time. Okay, so I was watching like this Kevin Gates like interview thing, and he was like, if it's in your mind, if it exists in your mind, it can exist in your hand. And so you may be feeling like you dropped the ball somewhere, especially like with creative endeavors, things that it is that you wish to happen, things that it is that you wish to bring forward, things that you want to birth into reality, whether that's, you know, like things that you wanted to do with your job, creating, you know, side hustles, businesses, just all these different things. You may have felt like you have dropped the ball with that. However, the Six of Wands is there to tell you, no, no, no. That energy, that creative force is still there. It is still present within you. And what you need to do is simply bring it out. And how are we going to do that? So we're going to do that through the Queen of Wands. I love these cards. The way that they've presented themselves to us here, phenomenal. Ooh, so an affirmation that goes with the Queen of Wands is, I source from the fire within me. And the other one is, I sustain this power and path. Figure out where it is that you want to be. Make sure that what you want to do, that you are aligned with. Once you figure that out, call on that energy, call on that creative force, call on that power, that integrity, that knowing, that understanding of what you want to do, that vision, that mindset. Call on it, draw on it, and allow that to move through you. Get in tune with your magic, get in tune with your energy, and move forward. I really, really love, again, the flowers here, okay? And how she's almost got like this blissful expression. Like she's just so in tune with herself, secure with herself. I know what I'm doing, and everything is going to be fine. And I've got this all of these like this just lush, beautiful abundance to call on. Understand that it comes from within. Be secure with yourself and what it is that you're doing. Oh, and look. Okay, so in the book it says, this queen encourages you to stand strong in your own resilience and following the pulse of your heart and dreams. Go for it. There is nothing that you want that is impossible and that you cannot accomplish. Still move forward. Still move for it. I think Jupiter, is moving into Capricorn as well. So my little quick take on that is that Jupiter is this like really big, beautiful planet, right? And it expands whatever it is that it moves into. So that Capricorn energy of getting to the money, any means necessary, being focused, being accurate, being on it, being disciplined, like putting in the work to get to that which you desire, to get to that money, to get to that paper, to get to that goal, that vision, that dream, that desire, to bring it all here into reality, to really see it. You're going to need to like do the work and to be focused. And like, to me, that's partially what like Jupiter and Capricorn represents. So also take a hold of that energy as well and allow that to guide you and move you forward. It's amazing what it is that you can accomplish when you just decide, hey, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do the work. And that's that. The end. Goodbye. Okay. Next we have the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles being okay, sorry. Pentacles representing the physical anything, resources specifically. And let me show you, there's just gold all through here. Okay, there's the opportunity. So the landscape may be kind of barren right now, but opportunity is presenting itself to you. Call on the resources around you. Call on the abundance around you. Call on what you have already, and call in resources and things that you may feel that you need. Everything. And also learn to like be a source of abundance. Learn to really like let that energy get in tune with you, mesh with you, become that abundance energy and move it forward. Understanding that everything that it is that you could want, everything that it is that you desire, you could bring it forward into reality. But you just got to get in tune with it. You just got to embody that energy. You've got to ask for it, work sacred sciences, and bring that into fruition. And our last card for how do we work with this energy here is the Moon. The mystical, wonderful Moon. So what we're gonna have to do is get in tune with that spiritual aspect of ourselves, get in tune with spirit, talk with spirit, ask for guidance, clarity, what it is that you need to kind of get forward and get moving. Also, Monday is associated with the Moon, so maybe to kind of jump on and get in tune with this lunar energy that it is that we need to be calling forth. You can on Monday, or during the hour of the moon, if you're into planetary hours especially. I started to like get into the lesser key of Solomon too, so like I'm thinking about like planetary hours and correspondences and things of that nature. But yeah, get in tune with yourself, your spirit, your intuition. Get in tune with that, like that other realm. There are answers and things that we need that are available to us that all we have to do is just call on and get in tune with. Consult guides, consult ancestors, consult yourself, consult your higher self, get in tune with your higher self, talk to your higher self. Like, those are some of the things that we need to be doing. What else did I want to say? Get in tune with your magic as well. Get in tune with yourself, your ebb and your flow, the way that it is that you do things, the way that it is that your magic works. So yeah, get in tune with that. Feel it. Feel what it is like when you're working. And maybe, like, you know, you're like getting into your candle work, or you're making incense, if you're doing readings, whatever. How does that make you feel? What happens to you emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually? Like, what does that look like when you are sitting there focused and enmeshed in spirit and understanding spirit? Like, what does that look like? Call on that. We have this goal, or these goals and these visions and these things that we need to do, but we need to be in tune with ourselves, or we need to be in tune with source to get it done. The answers, everything that we can need, is already available to us, and we have to sit there and we have to, again, be a blend of all different things. We have to use the physical with the otherworldly, and we have to take hold of that fire and that energy and that lushness and that beauty within us, combine all of these things together, and really just kind of move it forward. We have all that we need available to us right now, and if you do find out that there's something missing, you can call on that. You can call it in. At the end of December, what are we looking like? Excuse me. Here we have the Hierophant. I love this. We have focused on our work. We've gotten things done. Like, this is lit, okay? And look how the cloak is open. Look how the cloak is open, and there's like space in there. Do you see that? Gateways. All right. And like, ooh. All right. So here's some questions to ask yourself. Again, this is from the guidebook. Okay. Oh, I'm reading from the Moonchild Tarot by Danielle Noel. Okay. It says here, how can I tune into my spiritual path, and what do I have yet to explore in this life? Meditate on those questions throughout December. Just think about that. Take some time, journal about those things, okay? And let me read this to you. At a gateway to another world, the Hierophant exists as a great mentor or paradigm shift. Here, its ancient cloak disguises the cosmic vessel of the universe within which all information is contained and preserved. All information is contained and preserved. Everything that you need is accessible to you. This teacher manifests in various forms and may appear differently to each person throughout the span of their life. Paradigm shift. Getting deeply in tune with spiritual work, spirituality. The Hierophant is a catalyst for profound learning. So we got to really go deep, really deep into our craft, deep into everything. If we want to get something, we have to do the work, study it, figure out how it works, how it breathes, how it bleeds, how it moves, everything. Get in tune with your spiritual path. Figure out what it is that you need to do, and really dive in, involve yourself, enmesh yourself, cover yourself in this spiritual work. Really get into it. Like, I don't know if you guys have felt this like quickening and like going like into spiritual work in depth. But I've definitely felt that. I've been feeling that. I was almost late to work yesterday because I'm up over here reading, you know, text instead of getting ready for work. Ooh, and it says it may also introduce you to someone who has the potential to radically transform your worldview or beliefs, and get deeper again into that spiritual path. At the end of December, we need to be like this. We need to see this paradigm shift. We need to understand what it is that we need to be doing with ourselves. I'm going to take this card, me personally, because I think it is so deeply important. And this is going to be the card that I focus on, getting deep into the spiritual path, working the spiritual sciences, understanding things on a deeper spiritual level, getting in tune with that magic, getting consistent with that magic. I think that's really like the key, especially like to kind of bridge like what it is that we need to be doing and holding ourselves together, is getting that drive, getting resources together, but also like from a spiritual aspect, being in tune so that we know and understand all of these different things that it is that we are needing and we are desiring. This card is really blowing minds. And you know what? I'm going to also include this in my newsletter because I again think that this card is so incredibly important. Main card for December, the Hierophant. Get with it. This is the TheBetulaWitch. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Stay well, stay healthy, mind your business, stay hydrated. Peace.